Hello everyone, and welcome to History of the Ancient World. Today we're embarking on an incredible journey back in time, not to revisit epic battles or the reigns of mighty pharaohs, but to explore something just as powerful. The culture and art of antiquity. Why is this so important? Because art is the soul of a civilization. It's the language that speaks to us across millennia, telling us not just what people did, but how they felt, what they believed in, and what they aspired to be. From the monumental pyramids of Egypt to the delicate frescoes of Minoan Crete, ancient art was never just for decoration. It was deeply woven into the fabric of daily life, religion, and power. Imagine standing before the Great Sphinx of Giza. It wasn't just a massive statue, it was a guardian, a symbol of divine kingship, embodying the strength and wisdom of the pharaoh. Its sheer scale was designed to inspire awe and reinforce the cosmic order. Similarly, the intricate hieroglyphs covering temple walls weren't just writing, they were sacred art, magical spells meant to ensure the deceased's safe passage into the afterlife. Every carving, every color had a purpose, a meaning that went far beyond what the eye could see. Now let's sail across the Mediterranean to ancient Greece, the cradle of Western civilization. The Greeks revolutionized art by placing humanity at its center. Their sculptures weren't stiff, rigid figures like many before them. Think of the Discobolus, the discus thrower. You can feel the tension in his muscles, the focus in his gaze, the perfect balance of a fleeting moment frozen in stone. This was the celebration of the ideal human form, a concept they called arete, or excellence. Their statues of gods looked like perfect humans, and their athletes were sculpted like gods. This humanism was a radical shift, reflecting a culture that valued reason, philosophy, and individual potential. The Greeks also gave us the theater. Imagine sitting in the open-air theater of Dionysus in Athens, watching a play by Sophocles or Euripides. This wasn't just entertainment, it was a civic and religious duty. Tragedies explored profound questions about fate, justice, and human suffering, while comedies poked fun at politicians and social norms. The masks the actors wore, with their exaggerated expressions, were works of art themselves, allowing the audience to understand the characters' emotions from a distance. The plays were a way for the entire community to collectively grapple with the biggest questions of life. Then came the Romans, the master engineers and pragmatists of the ancient world. They inherited a great deal from the Greeks, but they adapted it to their own unique vision. While Greek art often pursued an idealized beauty, Roman art leaned towards realism. Just look at the busts of their emperors. You see every wrinkle, every frown, every sign of a life lived. These weren't just portraits, they were powerful tools of propaganda. By spreading these lifelike images across their vast empire, from Britain to Syria, they made the emperor's presence felt everywhere. It was a way of saying, "This is your ruler, he is real, he is powerful, and he is watching." But the Romans' greatest artistic legacy might be their architecture. They perfected the arch, the vault, and the dome, allowing them to build structures on a scale never seen before. The Colosseum, an amphitheater that could hold over 50,000 spectators, was a marvel of engineering and a stage for brutal public spectacles. It was a symbol of Roman power and their ability to command both people and nature. Then there's the Pantheon in Rome, with its breathtaking coffered dome and the oculus, a single opening to the sky. Standing inside, you feel a sense of cosmic connection, a testament to the Romans' architectural genius and their ambition to build for eternity. As we move across the ancient world, we find unique artistic expressions everywhere. In Persia, the grand reliefs at Persepolis depict processions of diverse peoples bringing tribute to the king, a magnificent display of the empire's multicultural unity and power. In ancient India, the early Buddhist stupas, like the Great Stupa at Sanchi, were not just burial mounds, but cosmic diagrams, places of meditation and pilgrimage adorned with intricate carvings telling the life story of the Buddha. Each culture developed its own visual language to express its deepest values. The materials they used tell a story too. Marble for the Greeks and Romans spoke of permanence and purity. Gold and lapis lazuli in Egyptian tombs represented divinity and the eternal afterlife. Terracotta for the famous army of China's first emperor showed an incredible level of organized craftsmanship. These choices weren't accidental, they were imbued with cultural and symbolic meaning. So, why does all this ancient art and culture still matter to us today? Because it's our shared heritage. The principles of Greek architecture, like columns and pediments, are still used in government buildings and museums around the world. The narrative power of Roman triumphal arches has influenced war memorials for centuries. The questions posed in Greek tragedies are the same questions we ask ourselves today about morality and our place in the universe. By studying the art of antiquity, we learn to see the world through the eyes of those who came before us. We understand that behind the stone, paint, and clay, there are human stories, stories of faith, ambition, love, and the eternal quest for meaning. These artifacts are not silent objects in a museum. They are vibrant messengers from the past, reminding us of the enduring power of human creativity. They show us that while empires may rise and fall, the art they leave behind can achieve a form of immortality, continuing to inspire, provoke, and connect us across the ages. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the culture and art of the ancient world. I hope it's given you a new appreciation for these incredible civilizations. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to History of the Ancient World for more deep dives into our fascinating past. Let us know in the comments which ancient civilization's art you find most captivating. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.